Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, something a little bit different. I know I'm trying to make it a little bit interesting for you rather than the same old, same old. I've got some new fortune telling cards here from Red Fairy Tarot. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pull 3 card fortune telling for each of the royal family. And let's see if we can get a little bit of fortune telling, which is a little bit different than tarot, to be honest. And let's just see what are their fortunes holding for them. These have a real Victorian vibe, so they fit right in with the channel. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Red Fairy Tarot. She does a lot of work on YouTube, and she does more pick a card, that kind of thing. She doesn't do like royals or celebrities per se at all, actually. She does more like pick a card, love, fortune telling, obviously, that kind of thing for your personal reasons. But I just love these fortune telling cards. So let's bring on the fairies and angels to help us, and let's get started. Okay, King Charles. Let's get started right from the top, just per normal. King Charles. 3 cards. Fortune telling. Cards are ready. Ooh, envy. Interesting. Envy. Rest. No contact. Past life. Huh. I wonder if he's going to back out of trooping. Didn't the Queen? She ended up backing out of a lot of important events later on in her life. Interesting, this past life here. So maybe he's trying to clean up some karma, especially with this envy here. I wonder who's watching him envious. I wonder who it could be. Who could it be? Who could it be? I'm wondering, I wonder if Harry's trying to contact him. I wonder if he's trying to, they have to clean up some past life karma. I'm wondering if, I saw he was out today, gave the Irish Guards their new colors, and so they'll carry them at trooping. And I'm wondering if he needs more rest than he's letting on. Okay, cleaning up some past life stuff. All right, Camilla. A little bit of fortune telling here for Camilla. So maybe he won't rest, but the cards are telling him to rest. So I wonder if after trooping he's going to take a long rest. Looks like he's going to maintain his no contact with Harry. Camilla. Aren't these cards? I love these cards. Travel. I wonder if Camilla's going to go on a trip again. Fame and influence. I wonder if she's going to go see Taylor Swift. Stuck. That's her bones. And luck. Wow, Camilla has something completely different than Charles. I wonder if only Camilla's going to show up for trooping. This is her stuck. This is her osteoporosis. And I don't have to say allegedly. It's well known that she has osteoporosis. This would be her bones bothering her. Wonder if she's going to go on a little trip. She's got the luck here, so I wonder if she's going on a little trip for like some kind of medication or something to help with her osteoporosis. But I'm wondering here, with Charles having rest and her having fame and influence, I wonder if we're going to see just her on the balcony. I've been getting that something is coming up with trooping, and I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. But she's got some luck. So that's it. Oh, Irish Guards here. I'm just getting this luck. I'm getting something to do with the, Wonder how that's tied in. All right, William. A little bit of fortune telling for William. William. A little bit of fortune telling for William, please. What's coming out for William? Fortune telling for William. Oh, those are jumpy. Introspection. Oh, regret. Life purpose. New skill. Interesting. Introspection and regret and life purpose. I wonder if, just as we saw at D-Day, I'm wondering if this regret is that, he just misses Catherine by his side so much. And this life purpose is, I think it's coming more and more to the forefront, what his next steps are going to be. And his life purpose is being king. And I'm wondering if he will be walking alone when he first takes it over. It's interesting that this regret, but yet it has a female with long dark hair. Not that he regrets Catherine at all. I'm thinking I think he really misses her. He looks, when they're out together as a couple, they're unstoppable. They're a power couple, and I'm wondering if he's just feeling so badly for her and regretting that she is not by his side with going through all this new skill. Even though he's been training for it for all his life, it's still new to him, right? A new skill that he's learning. It's one thing to be while you're training, you are learning the new skill. So he knows his life purpose is coming up right away, and just walking alone like this, I think he's really regretting that Catherine isn't by his side to walk with him during this transition in his life. All right, these are getting really deep. Catherine, what fortune telling do we have for Catherine? What fortune telling do we have for Catherine? Right, and if you've ever been separated from your spouse for whatever reason, for example, you go on a trip with girlfriends and your spouse isn't there, or they're ill and they can't attend the Christmas party with you. You know how much you miss them, having them there with you. Like, my spouse was just on a golf trip for a week, and he's like, "Oh, I wish you were here. We're having so much fun." Right? Even though it's nice to get away and get away with your buddies or your friends or your girlfriends, or do something that you really enjoy. At that time when you're really feeling having fun or seeing something real, you wish they were there. So I imagine he did so well on D-Day. I bet he's like, "Oh, where's my Catherine?" Or the wedding. Going to the wedding, he knows she would have been dressed so beautiful and they could have danced, and that kind. I'm getting that kind of real deep missing from him. So anyways, Catherine, sorry, rambling on and on. Wish fulfillment. Oh, I like that for Catherine. Deception. Stay silent. Truth. Well, we know what that means. This stay silent is, I think she's being tried to be flushed out again. And I just did that reading, like who's starting to put out these articles about her, and believe it or not, it was Harry. Spoiler alert. She's just going to remain silent, and eventually we'll get the truth about everything. She's actually, when you think about this wish fulfillment and this truth, it looks like almost the same woman. And I think maybe her wish fulfillment is being done with all the chemo and everything, and she's just remaining to stay silent, and the truth will eventually come out. I actually believe that. I think that's one of her wishes, that she gets to speak her truth, but we have to wait until it's her truth. We have to give her that grace that she is going to remain silent. I think this deception can also be, I have read, Neil Sean has said, other card readers have said, other psychics have said, um, she's in worse condition than they're letting on. And I think that's part of the deception, is that they are, no, and with this stay silent here. I mean, I couldn't let this one go without mentioning that. There is, I think that she's uh, going through something that is much more harrowing than they're letting on. And they're just staying silent about it. But not to worry, when she's ready, she will stand up and she will tell her truth. And I've read a couple of times now, she's going to be writing a book about it, about how she overcame all these difficulties, the behind the scenes, how the children responded, how William responded, and whatnot. And it will help a lot of young women or young mothers or people going through it, and how she dealt with it. But it will be her truth. It will be her truth. So I think we got a couple of things going on with this deception about how they're trying to flush her out, but she's going to stay silent. These cards were very, very reactive. We just have to wait for her truth. Harry. Can't wait to see what they have to say for Harry. Harry, what's the fortune telling cards gonna say for you? Harry. What are the fortune telling cards going to say for you? Yeah, Catherine will get her wish and she'll be able to speak her truth, but when she's ready. Home. It's so funny. My second reading today is that Harry is looking for a home in the UK. GB News has announced that Harry's actively looking for a home in the UK. It doesn't sound like Megan is going to be living there, but that's my next reading. Isn't that funny? That popped out. Gift. Ooh. Fame and influence and blame. And look at that. Blame. Fame and influence. Gift. Is he going to be gifted grace and favor home? Is he going to be gifted a home? Blame. He's blaming, you know what, this is so interesting because the GB News one that I'm going to read on next, he blames Megan. Look at that. Look at the hair. He blames Megan that nobody comes to visit him in California because of her. Interesting. Blame. I want to ask the cards, though. I'm going to turn them around because, as you know, once they are face up, they're played. Who's going to gift him this? Do we know who's going to gift him? Somebody important. Ooh, no, that's too many. Somebody important. So I'm wondering if Uncle Charles is going to come through and say, oh, you can stay on this cabin or, this cottage on Althorpe. Interesting. Wow. Honestly, I can't wait to. Ancestors. Yeah. I think he's going to get some kind of royal residence, or who's his ancestors? The Spencers. I think I think he's going to be gifted something by somebody famous. So somebody he's related to. Somebody. Could be aunties, uncles, cousins. Who knows? He's going to be gifted something or get like a grace and favor or something. Look at these cards. They are wild. All right, Megan, fortune telling. Here we go. Here we go. Megan. What do the fortune telling cards have to say for you? Megan. What do the fortune telling cards have to say for you? Shift your focus. Well, I did read that she's going to sort of shuttle ARO. Ooh, commitment. There's that ring. The present. Wow. Forgiveness. Yeah, she's the one who has to give all the apologies, but she's not. We're going to hear a lot more about how loved up they are. Shift your focus, commitment, the present. I did that reading. She's going to, she's definitely going to shift her focus. This commitment. Look at that big diamond ring. I bet she'd love that one. The present. So what's the present coming up? And I said, I wonder if she's going to assist somebody in politics. Let's ask quickly. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Yeah, you better be praying. Sorry, did I say that out loud? So let's play that one and let's see clarify this present, please. What does this mean? What does this mean? The present. Interesting. No children here. Shift your focus, commitment to the present. And forgiveness. Beg forgiveness. Beg for forgiveness. Pray. I don't know. She could pray the rest of her days. Did I say that out loud again? Inner transformation. Oh, are we going to have that love bombing? Abundance. Are we going to have that love bombing? That, I think we are. I think we are. Interesting, these are all females. I'm not getting, even though we have the ring here, I'm not getting Harry in here at all. It's just going to be more and more about her looking for the camera. I wonder if she's going to become religious somehow. And abundance. Again, no children, no Harry. Inner transformation with this forgiveness. Oh, she's going to become like a spiritual guru. How to create abundance. How to make vision boards. Now, I always make fun of her vision boards. Truth be told, I have my own vision board. I believe in vision boards. I believe in, pointing your eyes towards a goal. It's just that's just one tool, whereas her vision boards are manipulating other people. That's a big difference. All right. Who's next? Who's next? Andrew. What's coming up for Andrew? What's coming up for Andrew? I'm not going to do all the royals. I'm just going to do who's popping in my head. I'm just doing who the cards are telling me. Travel. Andrew also has travel. Breaking cycles. That almost looks like one of his daughters. Spiritual cleanse. Hard work. I wonder if this spiritual cleanse is actually cleaning the house and doing the work on his home. Painting it, that can be a spiritual cleanse as well. When you clean up your home and clean the clutter and dust out the corners and paint and brighten things up, that can also do a spiritual cleanse. It can move, it can shift the energies, especially here with this breaking cycles. Interesting. These are two movement cards, and then the spiritual cleanse, and then hard work. I think I would never put hard work and Andrew in the same sentence. Honest to God, I wouldn't. I think he's going to work hard at changing at the perception that people have of him. This travel. I wonder where he's going. Let's see if they'll give us a clue. Where's Andrew going? So that one was played. Where's Andrew going? Breaking cycles. He actually really hasn't been anywhere in a while. He's really been a homebody. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's Andrew going? Where's his travel card going to? Where's his travel card going to? Loneliness. Well, he's going alone somewhere. He's going alone. Who knows? Maybe he is going to some kind of spiritual cleansing place. I can't see it. I wonder if he's going up to Balmoral early to be by himself while they clean the house. I wonder if that's what it is. I know it's open to the public, but not all of it is. So I wonder if we're going to see him just traveling by himself. Let's do Sarah. I want to clear that up for some reason, Megan and Andrew. Let's do Sarah. Let's do Sarah. What's Sarah's fortune telling? Boy, you know, when I did the girls, they sure didn't have a good year ahead of them. So I wonder what's up with that. Let's do Sarah. Sarah. Home. Well, yeah, they're doing a lot on home. Communication. Stand your ground. The future. Oh, okay. I'm thinking that Sarah is doing all the work. Like she's the one who is gathering everything together to get the work done on the home. She's standing her ground. Like they aren't leaving. They aren't leaving. I want to clarify this future card. So she's the one who's doing all this. Maybe she's the one who's sending Andrew out. You know what? Go up to Balmoral. Go spend some time there. Leave us alone. Let us get on with it. I'm in communication. Eduardo's financing it. I'm gonna, and she's standing her ground. She's like, we aren't leaving. We're gonna get this. We're gonna make this home our castle. We're gonna fix it up. And what's his future? What's his future? So this tells me they're going to be stand your ground for the future. Oh, debt paid off, creativity. Oh, and she's got breaking cycles as well. Huh. So she's figuring out how to pay this debt off by creativity. Is she going to be writing a book? Is she going to be writing another book? Is she going to be oh, I just thought of something. I wonder if her and Catherine are going to write a book about surviving cancer together. And then maybe Sarah's going to write the children's book for children. Kind of a collaboration there. New skill. Yeah, Sarah's the one who's trying to figure all this out. Andrew's kind of running away. Well, I'm going to go hang out in Balmoral. You figure it out. And so Sarah's doing all of that. Sarah's the one who's spearheading that with Eduardo. New skill here. Maybe she's going to be doing some interior decorating. So kudos to you, Sarah. So it looks like Sarah's doing the one who's going to make sure the house is brought up to snuff. They're borrowing the money from Eduardo. She's going to create something that pays that money back. And good. That's really, really good to hear. All right, who's next? Who's next? I want to do Beatrice. I wonder why Beatrice didn't go to the wedding. I want to do Beatrice. Beatrice fortune telling. I was reading some stuff about Beatrice that I didn't put online and a little bit concerned about her health. Let's just put it that way. Oh, rest. Wish fulfillment. Creativity, past life. Well, yeah, we've read a lot about Beatrice is definitely a royal in her past life. This isn't anything new to her. I want to see what her wish fulfillment is. Creativity. I'm wondering if her wish fulfillment to become a royal again. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I said I was reading something about her health, and let's see, what's this wish fulfillment? Can you tell us what this wish fulfillment is all about, please? Can you tell us what this wish fulfillment for Beatrice is? Missing you. Ooh. Oh. Is that her ex-boyfriend that passed away? Is that her ex-boyfriend that passed away? Is that her ex-boyfriend that passed away? Is it, has it upset her more than she's let on? Yeah. Yeah. That even could be with this past life here. Absolutely. I think she's a little bit down about that, and she just has to give herself some space here with this patient card. Yeah, I think she wishes things were a little bit different. Not that she's not happy in her marriage. When you hear of somebody, I don't know if you've ever lost anybody to substance abuse. You just wish things were different for them. You wish they would have been able to beat that dragon. And I think you question yourself. Did I call them enough? Maybe if I did this, or maybe if I did that. That's such a natural human emotion. So that's what's going on with Beatrice right now. Yeah, and that even could be her past life. So her past boyfriend is playing on her a little bit about his death, is hitting her harder um than we have the business of knowing. Let's put it that way. Um, who else was I gonna? Edward. Edward. What's going on with Edward? Oh, I know who I'm gonna ask about after this. What's going on with Edward? Inner child. He's still dealing with so much with his parents. Like, we see him, I think it's a real roller coaster with him. I think he goes, he goes really deep into depression. He's a Pisces, so he's so sensitive about that. And I think we see communication. We see him doing well, and then a kind of a slump, and doing well, and I'm just hoping that eventually, look at that, the clock agrees with me, that eventually, decision. Dun 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 dun. Fake person. Ooh. I wonder who this fake person is. Now we have to ask. Who's this fake person in his life? Ooh. He has to make a decision. Well, yeah, you know what? He has to make a decision about the masks that he wears. That, and I did that reading at Valentine's Day, or no, for the year for them. And it was like, Sophie made him make a decision, like, snap out of it or I'm done. And it looked like he snapped out of it. But let's see, who's this fake person? Who's this fake person? Hope. I think it's the masks that he wears. I think it's I think this is him with this hope card that he shows. Sometimes he's really good, and I think it's a facade, and I think he's actually got he still has some deep wounds, and he almost has to. I'm almost getting like this is Sophie pushing him again and saying, okay, you were doing really well. What's going on? Like, they were doing really well, and all of a sudden, we see her alone again, doing all this extra work and whatnot. Yeah, I think he's still struggling, but he has hope. He has hope. All right, you know who I'm going to ask about is Peter. Here he is. He's changing he's on his arm again, and I just want to see what's his fortune. I remember, I think it was Philip who said, was it Philip who said, no, I can't remember who said that Peter will get back together with, Autumn and Peter will get back together once more. And I thought, when he broke up with his witchcraft, I wonder if he's under a spell. When he broke up with his long-term girlfriend that he had since Autumn, I thought, oh, here we go, but Autumn is it seems like she's significantly with somebody, but who knows? But I want to ask Peter. What's going on with Peter? And he did show up for William. Travel, friends, truth, lust. Okay, so the one that he is with right now, it's not love, it's lust, and they're just friends. They're just friends. The truth of the matter is they're just friends. They may have met while he was traveling, because he does travel quite a bit. And that was one of the reasons of the breakup with the long-term one, that he's all over the world. I'm getting that this is just a lustful relationship. I want to ask the cards though, will he ever get back together with Autumn? Will he ever get back together with Autumn? So I don't think this one is going to last very long. Even though he's introduced her to, his mother, and she's done something official or whatever. I'm not getting that this is an anchor at all. I'm getting the truth is they're just friends and they're having a great adult fun. Like, I think they met while he was traveling. I want to ask, will he ever get back together with Autumn? Yeah, absolutely. Debt paid off. I wonder if he has to prove himself to her. I wonder if there was like some extramarital affair going on there, and he has to prove himself to her. Gossip. Yeah, I think they have to have a good talk, and or it could just be gossip right now. Hope on the bottom here. There's still hope, but yeah, I think he will. He's got to redeem himself, and there's hope for that. And so right now he's just with somebody for fun and entertainment purposes. I hope she knows that. All right, who else do I want to ask about? Who else should we ask about quickly? Or maybe that's it. Let me clear and see. Is there anybody else? Out there? Okay, I'm getting Anne. And wish fulfilled, business venture, gossip, a crush. I wonder if this is the gossip and a crush that about Peter. A business venture, a wish fulfilled, gossip and a crush. Let's ask. I can't see. Anne is very happy with Tim. I don't think this has anything to do with Tim. Let's see. What does this gossip and a crush have to do with business venture? Now, she's really in the horsey set. And we have to remember, Tim has his own money as well, right? So maybe they're going to go into some kind of business venture. Who's this? What's this crush about? Soulmates. Oh, maybe this is telling me her and Tim are having, revival of their relationship. Competition. There's the horse. And the past. Interesting. I wonder if there's somebody competing for Anne's attention. I can't see. I honestly, but who knows? Who knows? I'm not one to judge. Interesting. The cards wanted me to do Anne's. That is really interesting. Somebody from the past is knocking on Anne's door. Anne, get off of Facebook. It's wrecked a lot of marriages. Kidding. I don't know. Anyways. On that note, that tells me we are done. Thank you very much for watching. What do you think of these fortune telling cards? I think they're a lot of fun and something different, right? Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.